all-time leading rusher in Archbishop Rummel history, Darrell Johnson.
Yes,
so happy to see this day come for you. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man. I've been looking forward for this day for a long time, but it's finally happening.
Has a nice ring to it, right? Darrell Johnson,
Yes.
Rummel Hall of Fame, right?
Yes, sir. I like it. I just want to thank everybody that nominated and voted for me, and it's good.
You know, when you think about the fact that you've been gone for 13 years or so, and you're still the all-time leading rusher in school history, what does that mean to you?
That means a lot to me, to be in a school that has so much tradition, so many players have came through. I'm just grateful to be a part of it.
It was such a great deal of fun doing your games at that time and watching you play. Any game or two stand out in your mind that to this day that you haven't forgotten about?
I never forget when we played against #1 East St. John. They were the #1 team in the state. We lost to them in the regular season by a touchdown. But
43-32.
Yep. Then we came out in the playoffs quarterfinals and beat them 59-7.
Yeah, I was going to say 59-7, but you got it. So I was at both of those games, but pretty special to say the least. And obviously, Jay Roth still being here after all these years. What has he meant to you?
Man, Jay Roth is like a father figure that I'm just grateful that I was able to play for him. And still to this day, we have conversations every day about football, and he never found the running back past me. So it's just great to be part of Rummel and the tradition here.
You know, you think about that opportunity, how close you guys were at that Sulphur game. Buson gets dinged a little bit. You guys were really close.
Yes, I still think about it to this day, man. 7-0 after scoring 59 points against the #1 team in the state. But everything happens for a reason. But I'm just glad that we had a team that could bounce back every time and, you know, try to get us there. And it's crazy because I think the year after I left, they went to the state championship. So I don't know. Everything happens for a reason.
I'm not sure I'm not going there, okay? There are a bunch of freshmen on that team that did a really good job, I might add.
Yeah,
so, last but not least, you talk about your love of the program and the school and Raider pride. It's real, isn't it?
Yes, it's real. Still to this day, I still keep up with Raider football. I know they're young this year, but they're going to find a way to get to the district championship at least.
Darrell Johnson, Archbishop Rummel, Athletic Hall of Fame. Sounds great, looks good, feels good. Congratulations, my friend.
Appreciate you.
Ken Trahan with Brad Schmidt, Archbishop Rummel Hall of Fame inductee. Just first and foremost, what does it mean to you, Brad?
Means everything. We've been a Rummel family for the last 50 years with my kids, myself attending Rummel here, and my son. He played ball here, and it just, you know, with the athletes that are in this class, it's just unbelievable to be nominated for this. And I'm very proud for myself and my family and my team.
This is such a great baseball program for so many years. Talk about Snipes, Larry Schneider, and what he meant to you.
He meant everything. You know, Coach Snyder kept the game simple. He kept the game easy. You know, I can remember going out to practice and we'd hit, and we'd hit some more. So there was no wonder why when the stretch that I was here, why we achieved so much hitting success. And, you know, he's a winner. He got the job done.
Such an incredible league to be part of, isn't it?
Correct, yes. I mean, the Jesuits, the Holy Crosses, when we were here, the competition was just off the charts. You know, and when we won state in '89, we didn't have the best team. You know, Jesuit was off the charts, but things just came together. And just great leaders at Rummel when I was here, when I was a sophomore, and we was just blessed to be around.
Might have been better in '90, you know, when you think about the talent. And that's the thing about it. When you have the opportunity, it's hard to get that thing.
Well, there's no question about it. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit tonight. The '90 team was off the chart. Probably the best baseball team I've ever been around, I've ever witnessed, from 1 through 9. And I was lucky enough to be right smack in the middle of Brad Burkell, Ryan Marisi, Jeff Putfork, Paul Roth, Tony Strada, and here I am batting in between them. I saw a lot of good pitches, and I capitalized on it. And you know, we fell short in the state championship, but it was just a great time here.
I know it means a lot to you, the honor. School means a lot to you. It means a lot to your family, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. We've been Raiders from the beginning, still to this day. We attend all the football games. You know, my son is out of school now. My daughter's at Chappelle, and we're still involved with Rummel, and it's an exciting time. It means a lot from the hard work, but not only from the work, from the people that are here tonight and the support that I see that are here.
Well, it's a home run for you. Last but not least, any one game, any one moment that you go back and look at in your career that may have stood out to you to this day?
You know, there's been a lot of them. One of them was when we beat Holy Cross. Won't mention any pitchers' names, but I hit a double to get to the district championship, and you know, but there was so many of them. You know, another one was when Joey Cabaceres in the state semifinals, he breaks my nose. I come out the game. Jesuits happy. It's the end of the game. My backup comes in, hits in 2 runs to put us to the state championship. And you know, and again, I've always been very humble. It's not about me. It's all about timing with sports, and I was there at the right time.
Brad, congratulations once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Ken Trahan with Rummel Hall of Famer Brian Hebert. Hey, we did this together, didn't we?
We did. Class of 2013, I believe. Yeah.
It was pretty good. It was a special night. And this is special, too, because your brother Barry was a terrific track and field star. He can't be here, obviously. He's in a heavenly place. But talk a little bit about what it means to the family to see him get inducted.
Sure. You know, Barry passed away 7 years ago. And, you know, it's, you know, getting together and for this honor, you know, is just, it's so important to the family, to his 4 kids, you know, 3 of which are growing into, you know, just wonderful adults. You know, one's in 4th grade and, you know, soon to be coming to Rummel, you know, sometime in the near future. I think it'll be a class of 2030, if I remember correctly. But, you know, again, it just means the world for us to celebrate, you know, my brother, celebrate the great things he did, you know, when he was at Rummel in sports and the legacy that he left, you know, for his kids to enjoy.
You were just ahead of him in school, and of course you mentioned you were inducted in 2013, so we got history here, folks. The first brother combination to be in the Rummel Athletic Hall of Fame. Did you think about that? It's the second? Who else? Oh, never mind. Forget that.
The Brickels.
I can't forget him. I went to school with Joe, so I should not forget. But obviously that's special, isn't it?
It is. And it's, again, almost, 70 years now or so. You know, with the school, so it means a lot, really does. So not many brothers have that pennant up on the wall these days.
Last but not least, characteristics about Barry. What described him? You know, what was he all about? What was his persona all about? What was his competitive nature about?
You know, growing up as brothers 18 months apart, you know, there was nothing we didn't fight about or compete about, even down to the last pork chop at the table. You know, one of the things that you know, was Barry, he was an absolute fierce competitor. He would do what it would take to win, whether that was on the field or off the field, in practice, determination. You know, think about the things that he did in track and field, all the different field events that he excelled in. You know, that kind of, you know, practice by yourself, day in, day out, takes a committed individual, much more than I could probably do back in those days. But again, you know, it paid off for him on the field, and just made him who he was.
Congratulations to you and your family.
Thank you, Ken. Thanks, man.